Such quietude is a blessing. Such quietude is a blessing. Would that all my days
When was my
might
watch
be
again?
I've clean forgotten. Suppose I ought to earn my pay.
'Tis good to be reunited.
Really now?
It seems you must attend the palace masquerade if you're to meet the one who would falsely claim your title. Shall we make for Vernworth Palace? I can accompany you to the castle entrance, Master, but no further.
We're in your hands. Much obliged. You have my protection.
I grant your weapon a magical boon.
Nicely done.
I merely did as duty commands. Splendid.
I mislike this.
Let me think on this a moment. Heavens, Ben.
That's enough.
What is true peace, I
What would
wonder?
happen to shake things up?
This ox cart's bound. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on. Off we trot.
One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
Too quiet here for my liking.
There's ought to be said for peace and quiet.
Over here, if you would. We've arrived, just as planned.
We shall remain here.
Another fine turnout, wouldn't you say?
I'm just grateful I get to lead a quiet life. My eyes go heavy.
Breeze. Well now, you're...
What is it? Has something happened?
We have it on good authority that a suspicious individual passed through here.
We need to scour the area. Well, scour what you like.
In here.
Open up!
You're dressed rather austerely for a patron.
My humblest apologies, Lady Wilhelmina. We've had reports of an unseemly character in the vicinity, you see, and...
Preposterous. I was out front till but a moment ago, and I did not see so much as a shadow.
Be that as it may.
You are excused. Leave this place, ere you invite our noble host's wrath upon yourself. I will summon you if aught is amiss.
Pray forgive the intrusion.
And what business have you here? In the nobles' playground? Hmm? You've the face of someone in search of a juicy morsel. Would you be looking for this, perchance?
Come on, then. Keep pouring. Do you take me for some green lad who can't handle his cups? I'm your damned king, and a king deserves royal treatment.
Of course, Your Majesty.
Tell us, Your Majesty, would you prefer more drink, or shall we find some other way to amuse ourselves?
Aye. Let's change things up.
I believe I cautioned you to keep your drunken revelry in check. Lest you forget, these celebrations of your valor are but a pretense for more serious matters.
I know. I do. It's just I get the poison in me and things happen is all.
You need only serve as our false king until Sven becomes consul. Till then, however, you would do well to remember that your role demands a certain degree of dignity. I trust you understand your position, Your Majesty.
Nay, I mean I. As you say, I'll go and sober up.
Why not remove yours as well? This is not the masquerade hall, and we now find ourselves quite alone. What say we dispense with such pretenses and speak openly with one another, Lord Phasus?
That will do. If you're discovered, yours won't be the only head that rolls. What is your purpose here, I wonder? If you came to learn of the Sovereign, then 'tis as you have seen. The man is naught but a ale-swilling pretender propped up by the Queen Regent. Of course, that begs the question. If he's a mere mummer, then where might our true Arisen be? You'd best go. I'll do what I can to help you make your escape. As you can see, I run an establishment that caters to certain pleasures. You're welcome to come and play anytime. If you escape with your life, that is. No, however...
Any patron will do, so long as they're gentle, like. I'll go on an adventure of my own.
comfort in the humdrum of daily life.
Mayhap I'll go on an adventure of my own.
Quiet as a milk
Even I know when to shut my trap.
Fair winds come. Something smells divine. Now, when was
Could earn a decent wage if I find myself a patron.
Let's make haste. I'll wrap this all.
feels eerie with no about.
There's ought to be said for peace.
Fair winds coming.
Off to North I go.
Could use a bit of excitement in my life.
Stop by again.
Even I know when to shut my trap.
Always a fresh breeze.
So many happy voices carried on. Leery eyes all round. We've a long night ahead.
Feels eerie with no about. Seems naught ever goes right.
I ought to find someone to buy me a drink.
Sometimes I wonder if I ought to set my nose to the ground.
Tis quiet about.
What was the saying?
Sometimes this is the only place I can find peace.
Fine place to collect my fruits.
Seems naught ever goes.
So this is where you were, Master. I searched high and low for you. Do take care not to stray so far next time.
Oh, someone talked about this.
I overheard some of the soldiers standing guard outside the palace, discussing a curious rumor. Regarding the Queen Regent, and an important personage, you mean? Indeed. Some suppose there is more to her relationship with this Batali dignitary than is publicly known.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim. Well, well. He is merely Disa's puppet, then. 'Tis likely that he knows naught of her schemes. Even were he to be removed, I suspect some other would simply be made to take his place. But if there's aught that compels my attention, 'tis this other man you mention. Phases, was it? He seems a man of import, and yet, I have never heard of him. Pray, allow me to investigate this matter further. You've done well, Your Majesty. Thank you.
Queen Regent Deezer appears to be working in concert with this Phaser's fellow, but what precisely is their aim? I know not what to make of this. Shall we make for Vernworth Palace? Let us make for the palace, that you might investigate Minister Allard's chambers. Pawns are permitted to approach the castle, but not walk the grounds. I shall accompany you to the entrance. A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Days like this make me glad to be alive.
I'm not going to take that from you.
I'm not sure what's best.
As pawns are not permitted within the castle, I will bid you farewell when we reach the entrance. Over here, if you please.
Quite the predicament.
Got to focus. My head will roll if aught goes awry. I'd sooner stay out of battle, where it possible.